This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Auburn's offense comes on the field first today. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Back to pass. It's Foster. The pass rush closing in. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That pass falls incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at them. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. 2 extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete, almost a 1st down interception here on the opening drive.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Dogs will line up to kick it away.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the single back takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking downfield, it's Foster. The short completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Powers through. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Foster. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action here on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is incomplete. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fights through the tackler. Powerful running into the secondary. Touchdown, Dogs. He would not be denied.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. keeping it on the ground here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Foster. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On the return, it's White. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Physical running fights off the defender. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. Tackle's made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Snags a quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen.
Football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Trying to extend the play. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Thomas. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 14, set to advance on the football.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receiver makes the grab. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. First down, looking to throw the football. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Dogs. The defense adds 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. solid first down gain, sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Number 29 in the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Georgia 49.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the returner will be brought down. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Foster. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And all the tradition and bad blood between these programs, it's all kind of come to a boil today in a spirited first half in this battle between the Tigers and Dogs. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Auburn and Georgia plays out.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Great job here by this offense to open up the 2nd half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
The Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal upcoming. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Back to pass. It's Rashada. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. QB decides to keep it here. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw testing the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
To the air, it's Rashada. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Auburn getting set with a first and 10 coming up. And there's the handoff. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Georgia, 62. Auburn, 14.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Rashada. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. Good enough for the first down at the 37.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's found some, just runs through a man, a mismatch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Testing the right side here. Runs right over the defender.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Well, the power run is stuck, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Looking to throw. It's Rashada. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Caught behind the line. It's Hall. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's complete downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the punter stays on the sideline. Here comes the field goal unit out here to try from ultra-long distance. Is it possible he can get it there from here?
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Steps out at the 6. That's a very poor return, not what the coach was looking for. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
He's brought down at the 18. First down for the offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action here on first down. And here comes a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball and man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Hand off to the back. Fights off a defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. To the air, it's Rashada. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Escapes the sack. He's brought down. A sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Okay, ready?
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws it to the right. And he's got his man open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Auburn now operating in the red zone.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Dogs. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Georgia 69, Auburn 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Foster. He'll try a pass here. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 10 now. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Extra point try coming now.
On for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Georgia
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Auburn 17.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. But let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.